Good morning. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence? Would you please be seated? And now for the SheaTV.
Good morning, Shea Scorpions. You're watching SheaTV, and today is Tuesday, March 22nd.
Remember, with quarter 4 starting our last grading quarter this week, keeping up on your assignments and being a good student and role model to others is very important.
IDs, student identification cards, should be worn at all times. You need your ID for several things around campus, including checking out games and books. If you need a new ID, you can purchase one from the front office for only $5.
And now for On This Day in History. Miss Peters and Mrs. Fierstein will be talking about the lack of equal rights for women in the United States.
Stay tuned for our special report at the end of SheaTV.
This week's Students of the Week are Olivia Tate and Sabrina Smith.
Tune in later this week to what their teachers had to say.
Congratulations,
Olivia and Sabrina. This marks the beginning of the last week to wrap up your AR reading in the featured genres, graphic novels,
sports,
and science fiction.
Before spring break, the girls' basketball teams played Sunrise and Desert Shadows. The 7th grade team defeated Sunrise 22-12.
Leading scorers were Aubriami Osara, Elizabeth Zeller. The 8th grade team defeated Sunrise 36-6 behind the scoring of Kayla Petit and Senya R.
The 8th grade team then defeated Desert Shadows 39-26. But once again, high scorers were Kayla and Senya.
Great job, girls. Keep up the great basketball playing skills.
And now for our favorite topic, lunch.
Hungry, here are your lunch choices for today. Chicken strips with roll.
All beef hot dog.
And a sandwich pack.
We actually hit the 90s yesterday. It will be a little cooler today with a high of 81 and a low of 52 with scattered clouds all day. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Hilda signing off.
Make it a great day,
Make
Scorpions.
it a great day, Scorpions.
And now for On This Day in History. On March 22nd, 1972, the Equal Rights Amendment is passed by the U.S. Senate and sent to the states for ratification. Sadly, it did not make it to the next stage.
Good morning, Shea Scorpions. First proposed by the National Women's Political Party in 1923, the Equal Rights Amendment was to provide for the legal equality of the sexes and prohibit discrimination on the basis of if you were a man or a woman. Unfortunately, a backlash against feminism eroded support for the Equal Rights Amendment. Eroded means it wiped it out, it took it away. Eroded support for the Equal Rights Amendment, which ultimately failed to achieve ratification, so the states did not vote it in, they didn't ratify it by the required 38 or 3/4 of the 50 states. What does that mean? Well, that means that the U.S. Constitution does not guarantee equal rights for women. Without the Equal Rights Amendment, which we call ERA for short, women in the United States do not have the same rights as men. This is why the gender pay gap remains, with women making 78 cents for every dollar earned by a man. Not fair, girls. Women are earning the majority of undergraduate and graduate degrees, making up 60% of all college graduates. 60%. At the same time, though, women make up the majority of poor people in America. What's up with that? The ERA would help end economic inequality. It would help with violence against women. It would help with crimes of rape and other sexual crimes, and women are often victims. The ERA would then, it would help end many other forms of gender discrimination. It is time for us to take action. Join the campaign for the passage of the ERA. Contact your congressional representatives and urge them to co-sponsor the ERA legislation. Before you think about doing nothing, please remember the United States Constitution does not guarantee equal rights for women. Be a voice for change. You can make a difference. And that's all for today in this day in history. Thank you. Have a great day.